I've decided that every single day is now going to be Saturday because, guys, for the second straight Saturday, I went 4-0, hitting my premium play yesterday. Oklahoma, a 15-dime winner, which matched the biggest play of my career in college basketball in a blowout of Baylor, and then a 3-0 sweep with the free picks, telling you Kansas would definitely get revenge for that embarrassing loss against TCU. The Jayhawks at one point, I think, were up like 38-9 in that game before holding on for the cover. I told you I thought Colorado State was overvalued, laying 6 points at home against a very good New Mexico team. And what happens? The Lobos go into Moby Arena and end the Rams' 26-game home winning streak, which was the third longest winning streak in the nation. And then, how about Hawaii in that bracket busters game that no one cared about, just destroying Northern Arizona in the wee hours of the morning? I told you that beaches, blondes, and bikini theory was going to work once more. So I am 8-0 the past 2 Saturdays. So forevermore, every day is going to be treated like a Saturday. Hey guys, Al DeMarco here, and listen, coming up in just a moment, I've got 2 more free selections for you. 13-4 run with the free picks over the past 10 days. Those games, the Big East battle between Notre Dame and Cincinnati, and then we head out to the Big Ten and take a look at the game between Michigan and Illinois. Listen guys, winning streaks are great. It's what makes us money. Legendary winning streaks don't come along that often, and trust me, I know. I've been in this business for a long, long, long time. Right now, Brian Rosica is on one of those legendary streaks. He joined the site day after the Super Bowl. And I told you, and I've mentioned many times here on the video reports, that the reason that I wanted him to join the site after being introduced to him by Anthony Redd is that this guy was a former odds maker at one of the biggest offshore sports books in the world that's based out of Costa Rica. He did it for a little over a year, decided that wasn't his bag, came back to Vegas. I added him to the site. He's not an everyday handicapper, but Jesus, what more could he possibly do for you? Today, he's going for his 7th consecutive winner over the past 9 days, okay? And since joining this site, he has gone 12-3 with 555 dimes of net profit. Yesterday, had his 100-dime max wager winner again. How easy was UNLV? First time I looked at that game, UNLV was up 21 points in the first half. UNLV was a 3-point favorite at Wyoming. And UNLV, I'm telling you guys, the Running Rebels on the road the past 2 years have just been a horrendous, horrendous play. UNLV won that game yesterday by 23 points, coasting to the easy win and cover. In the history of this site, the biggest winning streaks by a handicapper at their debut have belonged to Steve Budin, whose various crews, when he first made his debut here at the site back 6 years ago, started by winning 17 of their first 18 releases, including 12 in a row. And Shawn Michaels, who, when he made his debut here about I guess it was maybe 7 or 8 years ago. It was during the baseball season, and he reeled off 9 straight winners and 12 out of 13 to make his debut. Well, today, Rosica, again, going for winning number 13 out of 16 overall and 7th in a row, and it's his 75-dime winner, number 4 in a row. Number 1 was last Wednesday when he backed St. Louis, a 3-point favorite over Virginia Commonwealth in an Atlantic 10 showdown, and the Billikens won that game by 14 points. Number 2 was Kansas as a 1-point underdog, winning outright at Oklahoma State last Thursday in double overtime by 1. And number 3, that was last Wednesday. And then Thursday night, last Thursday, he hit 75-dime winner number 3 in a row, which was San Antonio, a 4-point road dog, handing the LA Clippers their worst loss of the season, beating them at the Staples Center by 26 points. This play today is every bit as strong. And here's your promotion for Sunday. You can get it for half price today, guys. That's right. Normal price is $89, just like yesterday's monster winner on UNLV. As he goes for his 7th consecutive winner and 13 out of 16 since joining the site, you can get it for half price today for $44.50. by simply using this coupon code, his first name, and it's spelled Brian, B-R-Y-A-N, B-R-Y-A-N. Use that coupon code. You put the play in your shopping cart, says $89. Use that coupon code, takes half off, leaving you with a net cost of $44.50. I have been giving you, over the past 2.5 to 3 weeks, plays of various handicappers for half price on certain days. And it has been a phenomenal run with them as they have hit nearly 80% of their plays. Of course, I'm also giving you the plays of the hottest handicappers at that half price special. And I told you it's something I think that's kind of unique. So many guys here at the site are hooked into long-term packages. This gives you a chance to sample, to taste other handicappers at the site. And it's also a reward for those of you that are the loyal patrons. I know so many of the customers, you disappear after the Super Bowl, you come back when the tournament starts. Well, for those of you here in the month of February, and let's face it, the month of February has been a phenomenal month for just about every single handicapper at the site. This is your way of benefiting and also saving some money and making some big money as well. So again, you get Brian Rosica's 75 dime winner number 4 in a row with 7 straight winner overall for half price today simply by using the coupon code Brian. Now I understand, listen, this video goes out on so many different sites. Some sites that you may be seeing me right now do not have Brian Rosica as one of the handicappers, okay? If that's the case, just send a quick email to customer service. They will point you in the right direction. Your passcodes, your username will all remain the same, and they'll tell you where you can get his play. Kudos going out to Scott Delaney yesterday, cashing in again with 80 dime college basketball winner number 4 out of 5 as SEC Game of the Year. Tennessee, a 1.5 point road dog, winning in 4 overtimes at Texas A&M, 93-85. How about the SEC yesterday? 4 games going into overtime yesterday. And if you look at yesterday's college basketball scoreboard, top to bottom, so many games decided by a half point, 1 point, one way or another. I mean, it was a phenomenally close day on the card. For Delaney, $10 bettors have now won over $8,600 the past 86 days, over $6,800 the past 61 days. Today goes for winning day number 10 out of 11, is 30 dime NBA winner number 3 out of 4 on Cleveland and Miami. Kudos going out to Brad Wilton, who today going for winning day number 8 out of 9 with his 30 dime winner number 6 in a row on LaSalle in Rhode Island. Number 5 in a row was UMass over Dayton yesterday. Congratulations going out to Brett Atkins yesterday, hitting his biggest release of the college basketball season, 75 dime release. Kent State, 1.5 point road dog outright over Loyola Chicago on the road, 70-63. And I tell you the good, I got to quickly tell you the bad, guys. Anthony Red, unfortunately, could not cash in yesterday with 75 dime winner number 6 out of 8. His Arizona State was a loser. He still won 19 of the last 26 days, and $10 bettors in basketball, college and pro combined, are up over $11,500 the past 2 years, so it's not exactly anything to sneeze about. Craig Davis also yesterday did not deliver with his 75 dime play in basketball. Still, $10 bettors up $3,500 the past 3 months in all sports, and today has 50 dime winner number 11 out of 15 on Cincinnati and Notre Dame. Let me get to your free selections here. The first game is going to be the contest between Illinois and Michigan. And I'll tell you what, this is an interesting game. You know, when it opened up, Illinois was an 11.5 point underdog last night. This morning, Illinois is a 10-point dog. And, you know, the Illini are schizophrenic. You don't know what team you're going to get. The team that came out of the box, I think, winning their first 10 games, going to Gonzaga, a team that is probably going to be a number 1 seed here on Selection Sunday, 3 weeks from today, in the Big Dance. And manhandling the Cougars? Or is it going to be the team that, when it got to Big Ten play, just totally flopped on its face? Or is it going to be the Illini team that suddenly comes into Ann Arbor today with a 5-game winning streak that was started with its upset of then number 1 Indiana? You just don't know what you get. And you look at this Michigan team, and you know, Michigan is a team that is built for tournament success because they have the 2 great guards in Burke and Hardaway, okay? And they've got the complementary players as well. 4 double-digit scorers in the starting lineup, and this is a team that likes to press the action, both offensively and defensively. So they are definitely a tournament-tested team. But can they cover a 10-point number today against Illinois? I'll tell you what, guys, I think this is one of those in-between games. Either-or games with no in-between. Michigan's either going to win this one by 17 points today, or Illinois might even pull the upset or lose by no more than 3 or 4 points. I'm going to go with the Illini in this particular contest because they are playing with such tremendous confidence, where Michigan has lost 3 of its last 5 games. And I don't like the fact that the Wolverines last played last Sunday against Penn State, managing to beat the Lions in that game as a 21.5 point favorite by only 8 points, 79-71. Now, ironically, Illinois was just playing Penn State a couple of nights ago in Champaign and barely got by them in that contest, winning that game. I think it was only by 5 points. But then again, I thought that particular night on Wednesday night, the Illini would get caught looking ahead to today's game because this is a rematch. Because when Illinois was playing lousy ball earlier this season, Michigan went in and took care of business and won 74-60 in Champaign back on January 27th. So I'm going to go with Illinois in this game. I'm going to grab the 10 points. I wouldn't wait because I think that this line might come down to 9.5, maybe even 9 as the day progresses. Your other play, another schizophrenic team. Actually, a battle of two schizophrenic teams. It's Notre Dame and Cincinnati. I mean, these teams have gone through streaks all season long. Right now, I think it's a time to jump on Notre Dame. I mean, you saw Notre Dame come out against Pittsburgh the other night and fall down 19-3 early at Pittsburgh on Monday night. And then they end up winning the game 51-42. Well, obviously, Pittsburgh's pathetic performance offensively had a lot to do with the Irish's win in this contest. But they're back at home, where they have played exceptionally well this season. They already beat Cincinnati once this year, 66-60 in Cincinnati back on January 7th. Surprisingly, because in that game, Notre Dame, a pretty damn good rebounding team with Jack Cooley manning the middle, only had 23 boards in the contest, but they didn't need to dominate on the boards because they shot 50% from the field and hit 58% of their three-pointers in that contest. Now, it's surprising because, listen, Notre Dame is not always going to shoot 50% from the field, and they're not always going to get beaten on the boards, and they can't afford to be beaten on the boards today by a Cincinnati team that leads the Big East in rebounding margin at nearly 7.8 rebounds per game. I think, though, however, the Irish playing at home, playing with confidence once more after that road upset of Pittsburgh, and at home they have shot about 48% from the field all season long. Yes, this is a team that got upset at home by Connecticut earlier this year, and it's a team that has made me money and burned me quite frequently this season. But in this particular spot, I'm going to go with the Irish because the Bearcats have lost 4 of their last 5 games. Remember, they're coming off an overtime loss at Connecticut the other night. I gave you the Huskies as a free pick in that contest. Their prior road game, they lost at Providence. In fact, not only have they lost 4 of their last 5 overall, they've lost 3 of their last 4 on the road. So I'll go ahead and I'll lay the points with Notre Dame. Again, this line has gone up. It was 2.5 overnight. It's 3.5 here this morning. But I'm going to go with Notre Dame along with Illinois as your 2 free selections today. You know the deal with Brian Rosica. Best of luck to you guys, and I will catch you again on Monday.